This was supposed to be Ernie's 60th birthday black, white, and red party. A music playlist straight out of the gay dance halls over the decades and into the future. Somewhere around Genuine's My Pony, there'd be a male stripper. The Vogue video confessional in the next room is where y'all could strike a pose and tell Ernie what you really think of him. Here, in the main reading room, I'd roast Ernie. Everything would be black and white, and he'd be red for filth. The black, white, and red party. It would have been fantastic, and Ernie would have been horrified. So now, it's just this video, made for Ernie and whatever pathetic skeleton crew of his friends, all deviant, crazy, sex fiends, pill-popping alcoholics, and absolute losers. But I'm not wasting another second on any of that sad lot. This is your day, Ernie. What do you say about a generous, hardworking, easygoing, fun, stylish, affable, big-hearted friend? Well, I don't know that bitch. I'm here to talk about Ernie. And since every nice thing about that motherfucker fits on a fortune cookie, this is Ernie's goddamn video roast. The evisceration of Mr. Wu in 6 acts. Number 1, my friend. When I first met Ernie, I thought, here's a fellow with perky nipples to add racially diversification to my friend portfolio, but he's actually an amazing guy. He's truly the best that I could do. Because I'm crazy. At the very first appointment with my shrink, she said, oh, yeah, this is going to cost extra. My shrink's from New Zealand, because every reputable psychiatrist in America has seen my file and they'd be like, nah, I'll pass. Ernie truly saved me, calling each day as I grieved my mom's death during the COVID lockdown. It was a dark time. And here we are today, BFFs, and I want to kill myself. And so I drink, just like all of his boozy flight attendant friends. Ernie doesn't drink, he's healthy as a horse with a face to match. Now the Chinese are vulnerable to chronic liver disease, but not to worry. Ernie's body hasn't rejected an organ in 40 years. Ask anybody on Grindr. Everyone thinks I want to fuck Ernie. I wouldn't touch him with my 10-centimeter pole. Wait a minute. That's like 4 inches. I'm not Chinese. I don't do math. Never mind about my micro penis. The point is, unlike him, I don't have a loyalty card at the walk-in clinic. No, he's just my work husband. It's just like a real marriage. We don't fuck. We finish each other's sentences, and I finish off his unsatisfied men. Oh, wait, he didn't know that part. Forget I said anything. Now, in our day, it was totally acceptable to discriminate with the tired and racist trope. No fats, femmes, or Asians. Imagine how hard that was for Ernie. He's the trifecta. And it was horrible coming up gay in the era of AIDS, or in Ernie's case, the bubonic plague. But seriously, Ernie lost a lot of friends over those years. Not because of AIDS, he's just an asshole. Number 2, the bougie queen. Ernie loves some designer clothes. Jill Sander named her vacation home after him. Ernie has an amazing eye for design. I'm glad he's going to hell soon so I can see what he's done with the place once I get there. And he is ridiculous. He buys these $500 enormous diptyque candles. He even keeps several backup refills for them. He's like a bougie gay doomsday prepper. He has a fancy scooter, a one-wheel, a $3,000 Van Moof electric bicycle, and a Porsche. That's a lot of money to spend on wheels just to pretend your own wheels aren't falling off. He's got a huge selection of miniature designer Vitra chairs, so small even his flat skinny ass won't fit in them. But to me, those little empty chairs represent all the Ken dolls in his life that came and went. You're going to need more chairs, Ernie. Y'all should go on Google and look up Jill Sander, Diptyque, Van Moot bicycles, Vitra chairs. Lord knows I ain't heard of none of that shit before Ernie. But he's been very generous to me. He passes down used designer goods. It's like having my own luxury thrift store, the Salvation Ernie. It's no secret I've been on Ozempic, desperate to match Ernie's weight. I've got my eye on a nice pair of Prada pants in his closet, but I'll never get down to his weight. He's a measly 155 pounds. Well, 158 after he gets bred by Mersad. Ernie loses everything. He has air tags on all of his shit. If only air tags could help him recover his youth. And he's not content losing his own shit. No. We worked a Paris trip together. He turned my phone over to a gate agent. True story. He hates me telling this story. I like to imagine my phone sipping champagne in Saint-Germain, living its best life. And so, the longer I know Ernie, the more I question my life choices. Number 3, the old hag. It would have been nice to have this gathering at a large venue like the Field Museum where you could be surrounded by contemporaries. Because Ernie's old, sad, shriveled, dried up, like his prospects for a new husband. Ernie's prostate used to be his G-spot. Now he feels nothing. When he gets probed, the biggest thrill he gets is when they say, "Good news, no cancer." Now, we're both bald, but don't get it confused. In Ernie's case, his hairline's running away from his face. He's old. He's got ex-lovers in the catacombs of Paris. He is so old. His first date was the opening of China's Great Wall. He is so old. His tattoos are hieroglyphics. Ernie Wu is so old. He's the ancient Chinese secret that Calgon be talking about. Number 4, the stewardess. Ernie is the original Chinosaur. In his day, United Training Center was called Jurassic Park. Just kidding, it was called Land of the Lost. Go Google that show later. You can find a statue of his initial training instructor at a pair. Look for the Brachiosaurus at Concourse B. Ernie was destined to be a flight attendant. It's not just my opinion. At his commencement, it's exactly what the Wright brothers said. And I've been waiting for my seniority number to break 10,000, so it begins with a 0. Whereas Ernie's been a total 0 as long as I've known him. He's been doing this job a long time. Pouring Coke from way back when Coca-Cola's formula had actual cocaine in it. Google cocaine in Coke later. We complain about having had to carry around those big-ass paper flight attendant manuals in the old days. Remember that. But just imagine how Ernie felt carrying stone tablets in that backpack. You can go see them now at Stonehenge. Ernie has the distinctive honor of having been named Flight Attendant of the Year. We don't know what year because it was from prehistory. We do know that it was the last year that that honor was bestowed, because clearly the title lost all credibility after him. Number 5, the slut. Ernie is such an old slut. He still makes all the black cock enter through the back door. He is such an old slut. He was the last temptation of Christ. Some people worry about Ernie's sex addiction. I personally have seen his exploits taper off significantly since becoming old and unattractive. Ernie has no problem getting or keeping a man. And all of them rub the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. I should Google that quote later. Ernie is a man in every port, from Bangladesh to Haiti, Fukushima, Pompeii, Siberia, Chernobyl, Nagasaki, Gaza, Dachau, Area 51, and they will all tell you he is the worst thing that's ever happened to them. Go Google all those places later. Ernie is a prolific lover. Like McDonald's, billions and billions served worldwide. But if he was a fast food, he'd actually be Panda Express, because it's over before you know it and you're hungry again in 30 minutes. Number 6. The Family Guy. Ernie has a lovely family. He must be adopted. When I met his sister, she confided Ernie's her favorite brother. But Ernie, let's all take a moment and ponder how fucked up those other 2 brothers must be. Now, I thought Chinese people worship dragons and shit. That's not true. Ernie's family's Christian, so you can see why Ernie's been passed around more than the Sunday collection basket. One night, as childhood Ernie lying asleep, there was a dangerous carbon monoxide leak. Knowing his poor young brain was exposed to that toxic gas, well, explains a lot. He always engages with his family. Like when he and his nephew went to go work as extras for the series The Bear. Ernie wasn't used because they had already filled the role of Peking Duck, but he can rest on his laurels because he did great work starring in The Wrestler. Yes, he's got a face only a mother could love. But she's gone now, so best we fix that old busted mug. Go down to Sao Paulo or something. Ernie sadly lost both parents. It is a profound loss that I know. One feels like an orphan. A sad, withered old, bald, slutty, narcoleptic, dopey little Chinese orphan. But as a Chinese male, Ernie, you'll still get adopted. Google China one-child policy later. So, in closing, Ernie, if you're still awake, oh, for Christ's sake, Ernie, will somebody wake up Ernie? Ernie, wake up. I know you're old. I'll send you a copy of this video on Betamax, and then you can look up all of the shit in your Encyclopedia Britannica, since you don't understand the Google. Oh wait, you don't read either. Well, and because you got one foot in the grave, it is important for us to honor you on this momentous occasion of your 60th. Although we loathe people, God knows flight attendants hate some people. We actually love the hell out of you, Ernie. Happy 60th birthday and a big, beautiful, bougie next chapter of life.